You can see Tiny is coming. I think that's her, but she's staying low. Come here, baby. She is hopping, but very low on the trees. She has learned. Before, she would be on the top of the branches, hopping. But see, she's on the ground right now, coming towards me. I am out here with my wife, so she might be a little panicky. But she is coming on the ground, and she's going very cautiously. Is there another squirrel here?
There is two.
Come here, Tiny. Come here, baby. Come on, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. That is definitely Tiny, but she is no longer jumping. Well, I just got bitten by Tiny here. I was trying to give her the seed, but it was in the bag and she couldn't get it in, so she was trying to stick her face in it, and I tried to pull it away and she bit. She was trying to get the seed out, and I got it wrapped up right now because it was a pretty bad bite. But she's still over there. She had not seen me in a couple days, and is like really hungry. So I don't blame her for biting me because it was a mistake. I think it was an accident. But man, it kind of sucked. So there's Tiny nibbling at the seeds. I didn't bring much for her today. Just brought her some pumpkin seeds. I haven't been here for almost a week. Maybe 5-6 days. So she was really, really hungry. But she's a lot more cautious coming to me now. Hopping very close to the ground after what happened last time. So she's no longer quickly scampering out here, which is good because she's learned from that fall. So you can see she's out here getting the seeds and heading out to eat. So she no longer stays up here with us to eat with us, which is good. It's probably safer. But I know this. I don't think I'll have the bag halfway closed and have my hand near the bag anymore after what just happened. What's going on, Tiny? Are you enjoying the nuts? Not the nuts, but the these are pumpkin seeds. She normally takes the seeds and hides them, but today she's eating all of them. So she's extremely hungry. And I think it's because I haven't been here for a couple days, 5 or 6 days. But she's also a bit aggressive. So I'm thinking that she's becoming more wild, which actually is a good thing because she has to fight off the other squirrels for food and stuff. But you can see she's no longer Tiny. Maybe we'll name her Chunky. She's gotten pretty big. And she was running off to eat before, but she's staying here now. I'm not sure I want to try to pet her because she's been aggressive. Getting some water from my wife. But we're both kind of afraid of her now. Because she got really, really aggressive. So and you can see just me moving my hand, she's really skittish now. So something has definitely happened to her. You can see me moving away when she was trying to crawl on me because she got aggressive. She scratched me and bit me. So my own trust of her is now not as good either. But we've got water for her here. She's drinking out of that cup lid. I mean the bottle lid. She's still coming up and she's trying to act all friendly now, but she's got me all nervous. My wife is giving her some water. But at the same time, we're both kind of a little bit shy about her now. She wants more wants more of these seeds, but we are out. So, still hungry. Tiny. Come here, baby. What's going on with you? What's going on, Tiny? What's going on, Tiny? Yeah, she was trying to jump on my wife. And my wife is like, not gonna have any of that after watching her bite me. What's going on, Tiny? What's going on, baby? We are out of food. Tiny, you better not bite me. The bag is there. The bag? I decided to drop the bag because that's what she went after. She's actually on me right now. Did she pee on me?
Maybe. It's wet. It's wet. For the water.
There's no more in there. It's all out. It's all out. No more. I decided to drop the bag because that's what made her bite me last time, was she saw the bag and she tried to get in and I couldn't get it. So she has to see there's nothing left. There's nothing left in there, Tiny. It's all gone. I guess she's trying to convince herself there's nothing left in there. She was still hungry.
Yeah.
Tiny is becoming not so tiny. She's getting pretty big and chunky. And behaving more and more wild each day. So the assumption at this point is that when I first met her, she might have been dropped off very recently by somebody who had been taking care of her. So she still comes when I call her, but she is more cautious since she fell out of the tree the other day. But she got really aggressive today with the food. Probably because I hadn't been here in a while and she was really hungry, but...
Yep.
So what's going on, Tiny? What's going on, baby? What's going on, baby? My wife is scared of her. And some people are coming, so she's probably going to bolt here in a minute. Still seems convinced that there might still be some in there. But no, it's just an empty bag. So Tiny keeps coming back for more, but there is no more. And another squirrel is coming. But I think it can see that we don't have the food, so maybe it won't come all the way up. Now, with my current situation, I'm thinking I may not be able to come out here anymore, not as often. So hopefully she can still continue to find her own food. But Tiny has now definitely gotten not so tiny. Alright. Take care, Tiny. Bye-bye now. I am tripping out, and my wife is tripping out now because a squirrel is calling for us. I don't know if you can hear that sound. That is the sound Tiny made. But that's not the same as this big one that has been coming up to me lately that bit me and has been acting kind of wild. So now I am wondering if the doppelganger, there's another one up there running around in the trees. So one is calling, and the reason I'm wondering if that's Tiny is Tiny was the one that called before and made the noises. So see the squirrel up there? There's 2, 3 of them running in the trees. See them? Jumping? They are jumping from tree to tree. It's chasing her. You see the squirrels in the trees fighting? Maybe that one is calling. I don't know. It was calling, and then the big one went and attacked it. I just called, and all the squirrels are coming. I called for Tiny, and it looks like 3 or 4 are coming, and there's a tiny one coming. And you know what? I think this is the real Tiny, maybe. Although they're being chased. She's being chased. There's a big one chasing her. There's like 3 of them chasing each other. So, another one over here behind me. I called, and I don't know if it's Tiny coming, but you can see all the squirrels chasing each other up those trees. I thought it was Tiny. Come here, Tiny. But if Tiny is still Tiny, then the other one was a doppelganger who's fatter. Come here, Tiny. So there's one sitting here that looks a little small, but it's not coming when I call her. Of course, she could be scared because they were all chasing each other through the trees. My wife said when I called, this one came again. But I don't know if this is a fat one. Is this Tiny? Are you Tiny? She looks smaller. No, I think it's the fat one. I don't know. I can't seem to tell my squirrels apart, but I know that this one that we just fed bit me. So, except this one looks small. Tiny, come here. Come here, baby. Come here, Tiny. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. I don't know if you can see her there behind the fronds. Come here, Tiny. Come here, baby. But she is kind of fat, so I'm thinking it's still Tiny. Tiny just got fat. Because the others, they just ran through. They didn't come by here. Although I keep hearing it crying. So I don't know what's going on. There was one being chased by 2 other ones. You can hear it crying in the distance?
Yes.
It sounds like Tiny. It sounds like Tiny over there, being chased. But no, it's over there on the other side behind us. You think there's one over here? Come here, Tiny. No, there's one right here in the tree. See? You don't think this is Tiny? Come here, Tiny. Come here. Come here, baby. If it's not Tiny, why is it coming? I don't know what's going on. I can't tell who's Tiny and who's not. This is the only one that comes all the way up when we call her, so I'm assuming this is Tiny.